Hi, I'm Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. Titan in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Where y'all at this morning? Hey, good morning. Yes. I just need to know where you're at this morning. Are you in? Are you in? Are you out? Are you out? Hey, good morning. Hold on. Good morning. Oh, all right. Hey, that coffee is a little warm this morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. Look, I'm saying, hey to everybody. Y'all come on in this morning. Y'all come on in and tell me where you're at, what you're doing this morning. Y'all know what time it is. All right. I am here. Yes, I am here. So it's Thursday, right? Y'all know we're on our way to Friday. This is what we're doing. We're making it happen. We're doing all of this good stuff. Y'all come on in and come talk to me this morning. This morning, we have a little bit of a topic, right? A topic is a little controversial this morning, but we're going to make sure that we are good and we're going to make sure that we move forward and we do what we need to do, right? We make it happen. We make it happen that way. So y'all come on in. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Podbean. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Y'all come on in and come talk to me this morning. Hey, y'all, I see y'all coming in. All right, I'm coming. Yes, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. That's it. Hey, Keisha. She said, good morning. Y'all know that's how y'all got to do it, right? Y'all got to do it like that. Good morning. Come on, Keisha, with all the O's and the R's and the N's. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Grab your cups. Grab your cups if you like Titan in the morning. It tastes so good. Yes, it does. So where you at? What's in your cup and where you at, right? Where you at? Where you coming from this morning? Come talk to me. Where you coming from this morning? Yes, indeed. Come on in. Tap the middle of that screen for me. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. Y'all do that. I've already put in my pop-up shop. Y'all go on over to the pop-up shop and get you one of these nice little Titan in the morning mugs. Let me show it. Ooh, yeah. Let me show it. Hold on. Because it's a sip and not a slurp. Okay, look. So this morning, we're talking about, right, born this way or choice. I'm going to kind of start on in while everybody is coming in. I see y'all. Hey. Because sometimes how can I put this? So I was having a conversation with someone and a family member of mine sent me a clip, right? Sent me a video clip. And in the video clip, we were talking about, in the video clip, they were talking about born this way or choice, right? Whether or not you choose this, whether or not you were born this way. And then the reality of it was you could not be born this way because scientifically, right, it doesn't make sense, right? Because everybody is here to procreate and two men or two women cannot procreate, right? That there is an agenda to turn people gay or part of the LGBTQIA plus community. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to sit it in there. We're going to talk about it. Keisha said hazelnut coffee with cream, and I'm in your backyard. Come on to the backyard. Come on to the barbecue. Okay? Come on. And FG, hey, good morning. Hey, look who's here this morning. Okay, look at that. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Good morning. Tell a friend tell a friend, good morning, invite a friend, tell them to come on over and then come on in and be one with nature, right? Come on over. Look, y'all. So, of course, I got my trusty journal, right? I got my trusty journal in my pop-up shop. I already put the link into the No, but anyway, I got my trusty journal because I wrote down a couple of things, right? And what we're going to do, we're going to talk about a couple of things, but we're also going to look at just a couple of stats, right? Because we always feel that we have to make sure we back up things with data and things like that. But I really want to talk to you all about what you feel, right? What you feel, because what you feel makes a difference in your home, in your life, in your community, right? And in your society. So it makes a difference in that, right? Hey, Sultry, good morning. She said, divine rising, baby, divine and rising. I got a little bit of a crown this morning, y'all. I got a little bit of a crown. I kind of wanted to take it up to the next level, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. Hey, Sean, she said, good morning. Yeah, that's how you do it, Sean. That's how you do it. Good morning. I love it. I love it. Hey, good morning, Kelly. Good morning. So yes. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry. I had paused for a second. They was like, hey, Titan, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Now, look, for those of you who are just now finding Titan in the morning, just now seeing it for the first time, just now hearing it, feeling it, whatever it may be, that's how we say good morning. We want you to take a moment and say good morning, but we don't want you to just say some ordinary good morning. We want you to say good morning. And it doesn't matter if you can sing, like Whitney or Mariah, or it doesn't matter if you got to use auto-tune or you got to do whatever. You sing it how you feel it. This morning, this is how I feel it. Good morning. Yes. Y'all see that? Y'all saw that smile on the end. Hey, good morning. That's it. That's how you sing it. Come on in. Come on in. That's what I'm talking about. So I want you to take a moment, right? You come in, let me know that you're in, and just say good morning. Give me all those O's and R's and D's and N's and I's and G's and all that good stuff. That rhyme. Y'all caught that? Y'all come on in, okay? TikTok, tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that you're in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Podbean, Insta, all of y'all. Come on in and come talk to me this morning. Where you at, right? Where you at this morning and what's in your cup? So y'all, what we do, right? Because somebody said, Titan, I'm new to this and I don't know what's going on. I got you this morning. So if you're new to this, what we do here at Titan in the morning, we grab our cups and we put a topic into the cup and we take a sip of that topic out of the cup. Now, here's the thing. At Titan in the morning, this is how we sip. It's a sip and not a slurp. Okay, look, that's what we do. So grab your cups. We're going to put a little topic in. And this morning, the topic is born this way or choice, right? We're going to put it in and we're going to take a sip of it. So grab your cups, right? Grab your cups. What's in your cups and where you from this morning? Let's start off like that before we get into the topic. What's in your cups and where you from? Now, for those that are asking about my cup, yes, this is my cup, right? I've pinned the actual link into the comments, right? If you are on Instagram, the link is in my bio, or the link is actually on, I think it's in my bio, right? Look, y'all, I'm trying to remember everything. And then I pinned it, so y'all go on over, cop you one, get you one, so you can come on and sip with me in the morning, okay? Now, again, those of you who are new to this, right? This is how we sip. We in Texas, baby. Everything is big in Texas. That's a sip and not a slurp. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning. Y'all go to tap the middle of that screen, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Now, look, for those of you who are joining me, and you want to keep up with me, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So if you can go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I think I checked this morning. I had 177 followers, and I'm just like, yes, come on with it. Tell me how it is, right? And then some people may say, Titan, that's only 177. You ain't doing nothing. That's just a little pebble in the lake. But you know what, though? You know what? I am good with that, because at the beginning of the year, I didn't even have that, right? I didn't even have that. Y'all keep on coming. Y'all keep on coming. I'm good. I'm good. I see you over here, TikTok. Y'all tap the middle of that screen. You keep on tapping in. Tap, tap, tap in. Yes, keep on tapping in. Now, look, I want y'all to take a moment, right? Take a moment and think about this. Now, this topic this morning that we have is a little controversial. I said that in the beginning, but I want to preface this with the fact that we have this ongoing problem or issue, right? To where we, and I'm talking about the world as a whole, like society as a whole, we still think that things that are beyond our control is a choice, right? And so we're just going to start there. All right. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Q. Hey, Q, good morning. Hey, good morning. All right, good morning. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Yes. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I know y'all didn't grab your cups. Hey, Kwame said, good morning. Yes, I love it. I mean, the M's and the O's and the R's and the N's and the G's is all the way across the screen. That's what I'm talking about, Kwame. You better come on in here like that. It seems like you and Sean had the same idea. All those O's and R's and N, and I love it. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Look, all right. So I want to say this, that we have a, hey, okay, hey, good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Look, y'all, look, hold on. Let me just calm down just a little bit. I love when y'all come in and y'all be like, good morning. Good morning, Titan. Good morning, King. Grand Rising, Divine Rising, things like that. I love all of that. Y'all give me all that energy. It fills me up. I'm not going to do it. More love. Okay. I'm sorry. Than I ever. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Fills me up. No, let me stop. Look, I love all of that, and I thank y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Pillow Talk. I think that's what it is. Good morning. Good morning to you. Y'all come on in. Y'all keep tapping the middle of that screen. TikTok, let me know that you're in. Give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some love, all of that good stuff. Y'all come on in this morning. All right, y'all. We're going to get into it. What? Okay, don't start me. Don't start me, because I'll sing a little something. I ain't no singer, but I can hold a note. I'll sing a little something. Hey, good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, the word matician. Yes, Tiffany Scales. Good morning. Okay, Kwame, don't start me, Kwame. Don't do it, Kwame. Don't do it, because I'll do it. He's all I've got. He's all I've got in this world. But y'all are all the friends, the village, tribe, gang, family that I need. Don't start me. Hey, Bonita, good morning. Bonita said, do it. Okay. Look, who else said, okay. Bella said, do it. Y'all trying to start me up this morning. Don't do it, y'all. Keisha talking, LOL, you can sing if you want to. You know what, I can if I want to. At least that's what they used to say back in the choir. When I was in the choir, I was trying to hold it down. I was being a tenor. Ooh, I was being a tenor. Yes. Yeah. Back in the day. Okay, Tiffany. Hey, give you hugs, baby. Good morning, Madhouse. Hey, Damien. Good morning. Good to see you. I love that profile pic. I'm gonna have to go on over and get me the hook up. I know I'm probably behind the time and it's old school, but so let me say this morning. I want to just be for everybody that's in this morning. And I want to say that I want you to take a moment and just be thankful. Thankful that you woke up this morning. Thankful that you have another day to do something different. Thankful that you have another time, right, to be able to go ahead and change what you weren't able to change on yesterday. Do something that you didn't do on yesterday. Complete something that you didn't do, right? Complete something that you want to do, right? Show some love to somebody. Tell somebody that you love them. You woke up this morning. I woke up this morning. That's it right there. Y'all heard it? Let me see. Me. I woke up this morning. Yes. Okay. Ooh, that sounded kind of nice. I woke up this morning. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Acu, Princess, the Goddess, Grand Rising to you too. Thank you so much. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. All right, y'all. So y'all, let's do it. Y'all see that I have my pop-up shop in the comments, right? Y'all go ahead on and click on the comments. Show a brother some love. Y'all show me what y'all thinking about, what's going on, what's happening. Go over to the pop-up shop, get you a nice old Titan in the Morning mug, right? I'm gonna show it one more time. It's the mug. It's the mug. Okay. Get you a nice old Titan in the Morning mug. And then also too, I have a journal. I have a journal. So, you know what, grab your Titan in the Morning journal, right? And come on in so you can write in the journal with me. Like this morning, y'all see I've already jotted down some things that we're going to talk about this morning. Y'all see it already in here. Y'all go on over to the pop-up shop. Show me some love. If that's what you want to do this morning, I appreciate it. Hey, Jamie said, blessed with another day. Come on, Jamie. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We are blessed with another day. There is no reason why you shouldn't give yourself some praise this morning, right? But there's no reason why you shouldn't give your higher power, your God, some praise this morning and say, look, I woke up this morning. So yesterday I couldn't do it. Yesterday it wasn't able to happen, but today I'm able to do it. So I'm going to jot it down in my journal. I'm going to jot it down in my journal while I take a sip of my mug. Y'all see how I'm doing all the products at what time? Well, I take a sip of my mug, but then while I go ahead and get my Titan in the Morning tumbler, y'all feel me? Titan in the Morning tumbler, yes, for my travels. Come on. Come on. That's how we're going to do it today, y'all. Y'all know I had a struggle with, doing my products and stuff like that, but y'all going over to the pop-up shop. Y'all going over there. And then if you cannot click the link, if the link is not working for you, just go to Printify, right? And then do Titan in the Morning. Yeah. We can get it a whole lot of ways. We can get it a whole lot of ways, baby. Y'all come on over and support a brother. But you know what? Look, it's not mandatory, but I would love if you do it, right? Because y'all already support me enough. Y'all my village, my tribe, my gang, and my family, right? So we gonna do it regardless, but y'all go check me out over there at the pop-up shop. Yeah, I got a couple of items over there for you, baby. Okay. And I'm adding more. Right now, I'm just, got these little items here, but we're going to do that. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead on and get started. Oh, she said, yes, I love mugs. Okay. Look, Princess the Goddess. Look, come on. I love them too. Right. Nick NY. I love a nice mug and a tumbler. Come on. Ain't nothing better. When I tell you, I get my mug in the morning, have my coffee, I'm sipping. And it's a 15 ounce though, right? It's a 15 ounce. It ain't no little old 10, 11 ounce. It's a 15 ounce, baby. You're going to get your juice up in that. Okay. Jamie said, add to your to-do list to tell yourself, I love yourself. Come on. That's what you do. Add it to your to-do list. Look, I get up in the morning, right? And I tell myself, Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment, right? Because there will never be another moment like this. I shouldn't let a moment pass by that I'm not loving myself, right? And sometimes we think that we have not made it to where we need to make it to, so we can't love ourselves in the process, but you can love yourself in the process. I know we got a topic, y'all, but I don't know who this is for this morning, whoever this is right there. Whoever that is right there, this is for you and it's for me. When you wake up in the morning, there's no reason why you can't tell yourself that you don't love yourself, right? You woke up this morning. I woke up this morning. I went to bed last night not knowing if I was going to wake up this morning, but I woke up this morning. So I need to love myself right now in this moment. Right now in this moment. I believe they are $14. I think Princess of the Goddess said, how much is it for the mug? It's about $14, I believe, right? I believe it's $14. I'll double check real quick. Hold on. I got you, baby. You ask and you shall receive. Yes, indeed. Actually, it's $13. Princess of the Goddess, it's $13. Yes. Y'all go on over and check me out. Go on over and grab it, right? Go ahead on over. Pedro said, amen. Appreciate you and that word. All right, come on in, Pedro. Good morning. All right, all right, all right. So yes, go ahead on over and check it out. It will let you know how much it is. It will let you know all the shipping and all of that. And go ahead on and check it out. Yes, yes, it is a mug. I also have a changing color mug on the list, right? Yes, they ship everywhere in the US, Princess of Goddess. They ship everywhere. So if you go over to Printify, which I put the link in, and I think it's actually pinned at the top. If you click on the link, you go over to it, they ship everywhere. They ship everywhere. So you should be good to go. All right. Y'all going over and check it out. Thank you so much for the questions, and thank you so much for supporting a brother. I appreciate that. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So this morning, right? Oh, and then also too, welcome, Pedro. I don't know if you've been here before, but welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Look, I'm trying to get everybody. Yes, yes. Y'all know how it is. This topic is about to be one, so I'm gonna turn my fan on because I'm a little warm. That hot coffee and got me a little warm this morning. Okay, and got me a little. Whoa. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. My light just fell. Hold up, baby. Hold up. You don't get to go nowhere. You don't get to go nowhere. Stay right where you at. All right, there we go. All right. Yes, indeed, Pedro. First time. Thank you for being in. So I'm going to back up just a little bit, Pedro, so I can kind of give you the gist of it. I always like to let people know who we are. So every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the Morning. Right here, you come on in and come chill with us. Come hang with us. What we do is we have a topic. We take the topic and we put it into our cups, right? We put it into our cups, and then we take a sip of that topic. Now, Pedro, it's your first time, so I want to let you know this is how we take a sip, okay? This is how we do it. Whew. Yes, that's how we take a sip. Look, it's a sip and not a slurp. You come on in. I'm from Texas. I'm in Texas, and we think things are bigger in Texas until you've been to Alaska. Then you're like, whoa. But anyways, that's how we do it. We take a sip of what's in the cup, but that's how we sip here at Titan in the Morning. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to do a little sipping and not a slurp. It's a sip and not a slurp. I don't care how much it looks like, or it makes you reminisce about a slurp. It's not a slurp. It's a sip. Okay. That's how we do it. All right, y'all. Look, I had to get Pedro just a little bit. What we do is we come in and we talk about it, and we're fair with it, and we do all of that. Come on in. Okay. Princess of the Goddess said, I got several cousins in Texas. Okay. They're in Texas. So I'm telling you now, that's how we do it. We go big or we go home, but we ain't going home just yet. We're going to be here for a moment. All right. All right, y'all. I got all that out the way, right? Got all that out the way. So this morning, I want to talk about born this way or choice. As you all know, I am a Black gay man who is HIV positive. I've been HIV positive for 18 years. I was diagnosed with AIDS, and I only had 4 T cells, right? It's always an issue and a problem, right, when I say that I was born this way, right? And it goes back to a lot, and I'm going to discuss that. But I was having a conversation with someone, and they were saying that there is no way, this is how the conversation started, right? There's no way that you were born this way, because anybody who's LGBTQIA plus, right, something happened to them as a child that caused them to be this way. Now, we're going to get on the topic, but I want to back up just a little bit. Right? How crazy is it that somebody can walk up to you and in a conversation tell you how you came to be? Tell you how you came to be. I just want to put a pin in that, right? I want to put a pin in that because y'all know we're going to talk about it. This is the platform. We're going to talk about it, but we're also going to be real. How intrusive, right? How breaking of my boundaries. How crazy is that, right? And so you have to think about where somebody's mentality is at, because they are saying this and they think it's okay to tell you something like this. That's number one, right? That's number one. I told you who I am. I told you what I believe, right? This is my experience, lived experience. But you told me that can't be, right? So we're going to put a pin in that. Sultry said, I had a teacher teach me that sometimes people are born with too much estrogen and testosterone. And Sultry, I'm glad you said that, because we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Because here's the thing. In this world that we are in, right, we cannot tell you who, what, and when. We are still finding species and creatures, and we're going into space, and we're doing all of this, right, for something to be matter of fact. You feel me? There's always an anomaly, right? There's always a curve. There's always a detour. There's always a speed. Like, come on. All right, so I'm going to get back to that. Mama D Love said, oh, when you are how you was going with it, it couldn't be somebody got a bad blood infusion. Wait. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure. Oh, when you are how you was going with it, it couldn't be somebody got a bad blood infusion. Yes, well, so I'm gonna take a little step back, Mama D Love, because I think that are you speaking of HIV? Are you speaking of the virus, the disease? Like, are you speaking of that? Or are you speaking of born this way or choice? Right? Because I just want to make sure that I clarify so we can, be on the same page. So I have over the years, so y'all, I have been since the last 4 years, I have been very vocal and open about who I am and what I am and how I show up. You was thinking that maybe somebody in my family got a bad blood infusion? Okay. Please express a little bit on that for me. All right, so I'm having this conversation with them, and this person says to me, now, I don't know her like that, right? I've been around her, but I really don't know her like that. And so this is let me take a step back. And remember, y'all, I told y'all I can't tell y'all something that I don't know myself, okay? For somebody to tell me that somebody had to molest me, rape me, touch me, sexual assault me as a child in order for me to be a Black gay man, right, is hurtful in itself, because that's you telling me that I don't deserve to exist in who I feel that I am. Something bad and vile or nasty had to happen to me in order for me to be this way, right? And then, so the person said, well, that's not what I'm saying. Well, then what are you saying? Because that's what came across. In this moment, I'm telling you that I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. Yes, the HIV came on a little bit after, me being gay or being Black and gay or however you want to say it. But I've been knowing this, right? I didn't know what it was, but I've been having this feeling or knowing this since I was a child, right? And so what happens is that when you are a child, especially a Black male, when you are a child, you are told that that's not how men act. You are Black, you are a man, you should not be doing any of that, right? That should not be the case in point. You can't be feminine. You can't like to be around girls a lot or women a lot because you start to do their mannerisms and all of it. It was all of this stuff, right? And I kept saying that there's no way, and this is just me speaking. I'm going to speak on me for a moment. There's no way that everybody else get to live their life and be who they are, be who God made them. And then here I come and I can't do the same. I couldn't have been born being gay, right? Gay is something that I had to acquire later on. This is what they're saying to me. And then it was always like, Titan, don't do this. Titan, don't do that. Men don't do this. Men don't do that. This is not what you're supposed to do. And so you have this bubble that you create, right? That the world is against someone, right? And in this bubble, I'm trying to live, but I can't live because people are telling me that I'm wrong for living this way. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is denial. This is depression. This is all this stuff that you're pushing on someone because they can't live how they seem to see everybody else living, right? I've always felt this way. Now, I didn't have the words for it back then, But in hindsight, it has always been that. So this lady standing in front of me saying to me that I don't deserve to be who I am, who I feel I am, y'all, and we're going to get to that point, feel I am, that I made a choice after being SA'd, attacked, to be gay. This is what she said to me. So it was a whole big uproar. The conversation went left and this and that. And there used to be a time, my village, my tribe, my gang, my people, that I wouldn't argue with you. I would sink back into the back. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not doing nothing because I just don't want to have this, right? Why do I have to argue for my existence? You okay? And so I felt some kind of way. I felt some kind of way, right? So I was just like, wait, what is happening? And then I kept saying, Lord, this can't be right. Come on, like God, like I deserve to be here. Was I a mistake? Was I not supposed to be here? You know everything from the rooty to the tooty, from the beginning to the end. You already know my journey. So if somebody can be born heterosexual, which heterosexual is a word, right? If somebody can be born heterosexual, then surely somebody can be born homosexual. We have no control over the genes that we have. We have no control over our DNA. We have no control over whether or not we're going to have eyes or hair or fingers or toes. We have no control. We have no control over our parents. You feel me? Like we have no control over that. So how can I control my feelings? My feelings were always different. But then in this conversation, this person said, in order for me to feel this way or be this way, something nasty had to happen to me, because SA is nasty, right? Being violated is nasty. You understand what I'm saying? And so you have attached that violence, that nastiness to my very existence, my being. My being. And look, this morning, y'all, don't hold back. Tell me what you got to say. Speak on it, because that's what we're here about. Look, in the words of Candy, speak on it, because I'm not missing words. This is my life, right? This is my life. People are trying to live their lives, and if you can't do it, here's the thing. I learned a long time ago in science that you can only be as big as your environment is. Y'all with me? And if your environment is a living and breathing thing, and if this allows you to be who you are, be creative, and be the biggest artist and creative person that you can be, then you will do that. At some point, your environment will stifle you. It will kill you. It will take you out because you are not able to be who you are. Right? And I'm speaking to, y'all know what I'm talking about. Whoever this is right here, I'm speaking to you, but I'm speaking to me as well. We cannot keep doing this. It's 2023. We have had world wars. We have put people in space. We have dived into a trench. We have made leaps and bounds in medicine and surgeries and things like that. We can bring people back from the brink of death. I was there. But you're going to tell me that I had to have something bad happen to me in order for me to be who I believe that I was put on this earth to be? And you don't think that has no ramifications? You don't think that's something sad? You don't think that's why the people are the suicide rate is so high? You don't believe why we have depression? You don't believe why people can't get in touch with their feelings? Because you're telling me that. And y'all been here with me in the Titan in the morning. Hold on a second. Let me see what happened. Okay, Mama D Love. I don't really know what that means. She said, my mother goes to the hospital. She carries her own blood. New kid, I think you said tested blood from the hospital or tasted blood from the hospital. I'm not understanding. It seems like it's broken up there. I'm not understanding. Sultry said, my niece was molested, and she told me it made her not want a guy because it brings back her trauma. Continued, every time she tries it, it scares her, so she dates women. And I think, and so Sultry, I think what it is in that, oh, okay, got you. Okay, so So Mama D Love, you're saying that she carries her own blood when she goes to have surgery, right? So you're talking about the HIV part, right? Not the blood being, you know, okay, gotcha. Okay. I was just trying to figure out where we were, right? And then Sultry, I'm not going to say that there's not any anomalies in the world, right? She said that every time she tries it, it scares her. And she's full of trauma. She's full of trauma, and she probably hasn't dealt with that trauma, right? She probably hasn't dealt with that trauma. And I can't speak over her, but what I'm saying is in my case, in her case, that may have been it, right? But I don't believe that turned her gay, if you would, right? What I believe is that because of her trauma, she could not go back to men because men probably made her, she was probably triggered every time, right? And so she tried that because that was the only other thing left. She wanted love. She needed love. So I'm not saying that can't be, right? That can't be it. What I'm saying is there are times in this world where things have happened to individuals, right? And they may have, but that is few and far in between, right? 9 times out of 10, you already know who you love, who you like, who you feel, right? And that part, Pedro, that part, she may feel safer with women. And that's it. A lot of times we do not go back to something that's traumatizing. I have trauma. Y'all know I've talked about my trauma. I don't go certain places or do certain things because of my trauma, right? Oh, no, yeah, right, Sultry. I get it. No, we're just discussing it. I'm just saying it in a broader sense so that I can let everybody else know what we're talking about, right? No, I get you. You know, I got you, Sultry. You know, we're on that level. I got you, right? I think that we believe that everything is in a silo, that it's only one way, that it can only be one way, right? There are a lot of anomalies in this world. And so I don't think that it's fair for anyone to say that that's why. That's why. All right. Tamika said, preach. You are, hold on, Tamika. I'm coming on down. Hold on. Tamika said, preach. You are as big as your environment. Yes. I think a lot of times we don't understand that, right? If you are always in the midst of chaos and destruction, 9 times out of 10, right, you're going to be chaos and destruction on some level of some form. If you are part of that 1% that gets out, right, that's able to change something and be able to do, then you're part of that 1%. But this is not, you can't group us all into a bowl and say, right, and say, because I'm next to such and such, this had to happen to you because it happened to them. Or you can't say that there's no way that this was happening because it's just not possible. It's possible. It is possible. Hey, Raquelian, good morning. She said, I feel what you're saying, Titan. The same has been said about Black women being HIV positive. Yes. Okay, indeed. HIV positive. Had a drug problem at some point. Exactly. What we do is we put these labels on people, right? And then we say that it can't be. We say that you can't be born this way. But y'all, I want to take it back, right? Imagine you wanting to live your life. Imagine you wanted to live your life. Imagine In The Color Purple. She said, have you ever wanted to sing and had it beat out you? Right? Have you ever wanted to sing, Miss Seeley, and had it beat out of you? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to flip it. Have you ever wanted to be who you are and have it beat out of you? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people say they didn't put their hands on me, but their words were attacking me. In the neighborhood, everybody else could be who they were. They could run up and down the street, have fun, do all of this, but Titan couldn't do it, right? Because Titan was special. Titan was different. Titan was not supposed to do that. Titan had too many feminine ways and mannerisms. But what does that do to a child? And then, just like Sultry said, she was violated. You understand what I'm saying? There is no choice in that. I didn't have a choice, right? And I'm speaking of both ways. I'm speaking of something traumatic happened to me and I went this route, right? I was born this way, so I think, but everybody's telling me I can't go this route. I have to be over here. You with me? Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got to get the what's the names over here. Sean said, this, I needed to hear this. Okay, come on in. Sotra said, my grandmother told me there is always more than one way to skin a cat. Look, Sotra, I just said that the other day. The other day, my grandma used to always say that. More than one way to skin a cat. So I understand it's more than one. Indeed, way to do things. People think it's only one way. Exactly. And then Sean said, that's why labels need to go in the trash. Exactly. Sotra said, say it. Okay. Let's see. Conley said, good morning. I'm in the shower. Okay, Conley. Well, as long as you're in the shower and you listening and you doing what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we need to know you was in the shower. But anyways, however you hear me, see me, feel me this morning, tight in the morning, you come on in. Come on in. Okay. Rakillian said, sorry, my message. Oh, not a problem. Keisha said, words on you are oftentimes worse than hands. They both hurt. Let me tell you, and this is why I wanted to come back to this. In the work that I do, right? In the work that I have done for myself, right? In the work that I have done in being able to stand up and believe in who God made me to be, right? And to be me and be okay with standing up and telling you who I am, right? Words hurt. And you can say all day long that they don't, but for a child, not knowing why something has happened, not knowing why they are the way that they are, not knowing why everybody ridicules them for being different, right? And you don't explain it. You tell them, oh, shut up. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go in there. Get out of grown folks' business. Don't do none of this stuff like that. You are stuck. So it carries on. Teenager, right? And so y'all know I said I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about myself because words do hurt. Keisha, thank you for that. I'm going to talk about myself. Rakillian said, I love the conversation. Thank you, Rakillian. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kelly Latimer said, I am the proud mother of 3 beautiful, wonderful gay children, right? Come on, Kelly. Did you see that? 3 beautiful, wonderful gay children? Indeed. They have been who they are since birth. I saw it and so did everyone else. No assault has ever happened. They are awesome and I'm blessed to be their mom. Come on. But this is what I want to say before we move on from the assault portion. This was the culture, right? There were predators around children, especially during slavery and things like that. You were deemed an adult at the age of 12. As soon as you were able to formulate, right, produce, y'all know what I mean, right? I'm trying to say it so I don't get banned or taken off, right? You know, they stop my live, you know. But as soon as you were able to produce, right, age 11 and 12, right, they were considered a woman or considered a man because now you can produce womanly and manly things. Okay, hold what I'm saying. There were men out here in this SA culture, sexual assault, right? And this attacking, these predators that made sure. And so this is what I'm saying. You can't have one without the other. How is it that you're going to take SA, right, and attach it to somebody's essence, presence, being? Because that was the culture. That was the culture back then. There are so many people now that still are dealing with trauma, even at an age of 50 and 60, because they were traumatized as children. I'm not going to deny that. But that was not a choice for them. That was something that was put on them. That was something that was done to them, right? And so we have to understand where we're at. I can't blame the child, right, for being a victim. And that's what we do. That's what we do. So even if in this conversation that I was having, even if the point was they were assaulted, right? And they chose, because they couldn't trust men anymore, and they chose to go over here and be with a woman, right? There's a cause and an effect. Something happened, right, in that instance. But come back, it didn't happen with me. So you can't tell me that that's what it is. I acknowledge and I make room for everyone. You understand what I'm saying? But people want to always group you into one bowl and say, this is why you're the way that you are. There's a cause and an effect. But again, I'm going to go back to the environment. I'm going to go back to the environment, right? The environment says that you cannot be this way. The environment says that it's against God and the church. The environment says that you are vile and nasty, even though you did not have a choice. You are, unless you do this over here, unless you go over here, unless you pretend and fake to be somebody else. You cannot get to heaven. You cannot be of God. Do y'all know what that does to children? Heck, do y'all know what that does to grown people, adults? We are still trying to work through our trauma from childhood. And people say all the time, they'll tell me, oh, well, Titan, you know what? You could have just told us. You could have just said it. No, I couldn't have, because if I could have, I'd have been and said it. It would have been hunky-dory. It would have been trees and bees and flowers and all that good stuff back then. But of course, it was not that. You want to go off of something that's happening now, and still we have laws. We have laws that just been enacted saying that you cannot be who you are. If you identify as such, then there is a law that just passed in Katy, Texas, for schools, that you do not have to address someone as how they identify. Gender affirming care is against the law. And then people want to tell me, oh, well, Titan, you have to wait. They too young for this. I knew I was different. I knew, and I'm saying different because that's what the world told me I was. I knew this. This was not a choice for me. No matter how hard, and y'all know we are transparent on here. Y'all know we are transparent. No matter how hard I try to suppress, no matter how hard I try to push it to the back, no matter how hard I try to walk manly and be manly and have girlfriends and do, you know, what I believe the American dream is, it would not go away. I had a friend of mine, and she said that they basically tried to pray the gay away, electric shock treatment, and all of these things. And you have to understand, what does that do to someone? And I know this morning, y'all, I came on here born this way, or choice was going to go this route, but y'all know I'm obedient to the Spirit. And I don't know who it is out here right now, whoever this is, that needs to hear this. I need to hear it myself, because it's something that's still happening in 2023, where you're going to tell me that this is a choice that you made. And then what's bad, y'all, what's bad and what hurts my heart is that those of us in the LGBTQIA community believe, right? Believe that it is better for us not to be ourselves, right? Who would have chose this? This is what they say. Who would have wanted to be gay if all this was like, I want to be myself. Everybody gets to be themselves, right? As long as you're not gay, or as long as you're not part of the LGBTQIA agenda. I don't have an agenda for you all. What I have is that I want to stand on this earth the way God made me. And I want to be who I am. And I want to love who I am. And I want to be able to show up the way Titan shows up every single time he enters a room or a situation or a place or a space. I want to have that. I want to have autonomy over my body. I want to be able to make decisions for me. But you can't let me do that because I'm wrong. But this person over here can lie, cheat, steal, kill, rob, do all of these things, and you'll give them a second, third, fourth chance. But you can't do that for me. I told you that I was a Black gay man who is HIV positive. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of me stepping up and telling you. I don't have a problem with it. But then somebody tells me that you can't be proud of that because that was a choice. Something happened to you that led you to this way. I can't even do that. So y'all know I talked about this, right? And I'm coming. I see y'all comments. I'm coming. I talk about this on this platform. This is my platform. I don't invite you on. I don't tell somebody to come in. I don't do none of that. If you are not about me being who I am and living my life and doing things like that, and y'all may say that's a little selfish, but this is my platform. Go on your platform and do what you want to do on your platform. I am open to everything. I welcome you just the way God made you. I don't put no parameters around you. And even those naysayers, even those people that come on, and y'all have seen them, they come on and say little comments here and there and do stuff trying to throw you off your game. I don't have a problem with that. And you're right, Pedro. You're right. Be selfish. You're right. People call it self. I don't call it selfish. I just call it being me. This is how God made me. Now, if God knows the beginning and the end, if God knows if your steps are ordered, if God knows that in the beginning he created the heaven and the earth, if God knows all of this, then God knows who I am, who I'm going to be, who I will ever be. God already knows this. So you're going to tell me that God skips over me being gay, not knowing, but they know that you are heterosexual? But God knows you're a heterosexual, whatever your God is. Come on. Y'all stop. People will tell you all the time. That's not how that works. That's not how we do that. You don't have the right to pick and choose how somebody lives their lives. You don't have the right to pick and choose how I show up. You do not have the right to tell me that my very existence is a lie because I show up the way I show up. But something has to be wrong with you to believe that the only way that I can be who God made me is that I had to make up a lie, make it a choice. I had to choose this. But you didn't choose heterosexual, did you? Think about it. Did you choose that? You came into this world knowing how you felt. You came in this world knowing. Now, yes, can you be influenced? Yes, you can. But I knew my attraction was different. But back then, nobody could give me the words to express what it was. I had a conversation with an old family friend just the other day. And she said to me, I knew that you were she did her hand like this, because of what you had done when we were kids. What you done, we used to argue and fight over who was going to be Superman and Wonder Woman. Right? And we talked about a lot of stuff that happened in our neighborhood and stuff like that. And she talked about the predators and all of the and there were real things happening, right? But the thing that she said, right? She said, well, I kind of knew that you were. So I told her, you don't have to mince words with me. If you knew I was gay, say that. You feel me? I don't have no problem with that now. But back then, I thought I had to do everything I had to do because I was not able to be myself. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now in this moment, in this space and time continuum, in this place that I'm in this body, and in this mind, in this spirit, and this place that God has placed me in, where the universe has you right now, you can't shake me whatsoever. Because I know who I am. And I know why I'm here. I know what my purpose is. And y'all, we've talked about it. My purpose is to be me. Exactly how God made me. My journey, my steps have already been ordered. There are going to be things that are going to happen in my life. There are going to be things that I'm going to have to take note of, get some education on. There's a lesson to be learned, yes, but you cannot tell me that you were born heterosexual and me being born homosexual, something is wrong with that. Because everything in this world is one note off. Nothing is perfect, right? The way you stand is not perfect. The way you look is not perfect, right? If that was the case, then we'd all be some robots and we'd all be just no. We all will come off an assembly line. My life is my life. And for those of you who are out there trying to figure out whether or not in 2023 you should be who God made you, you are worthy of love and life. You are worthy of laughing and having fun and thriving in your diagnosis. You are worthy of being here. Know this. It is not a choice. I choose to deal with it or not deal with it. But I was born this way. And I don't care what you say and how you feel it or how you throw it up and down, how you want to make ice cream out of it. Well, you know, I love some ice cream. But anyway, how you want to make ice cream and all this other kind of stuff and say, oh, well, this is what it is. No, nothing is ever just one way. Nothing is ever that. And I know, y'all, I came on here talking this morning and I was saying that this is how we're going to tackle this. But the Spirit was like, no, Titan, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear a real story. Somebody needs to understand that it's not going to be easy. It's hard when the world is against you, right? For who you are trying to be, but it's even worse and it's harder for you being against yourself, for you not loving the skin that you're in. And it's hard because people out here believe that you should not be living. People told me that I should be dead. They told me that out of their loving mouths. So what do I do? Oh, we're Titan. We don't talk anymore. Titan, we don't be around each other. I ain't got time for that. I am a protector of my peace. I'm a protector of my peace. I'm obedient to the Spirit. The Spirit said, Titan, don't you go over there. Don't you do that. The Spirit said, Titan, when you start up this show again, when you start up this Titan in the morning, when you do that, this is your platform. You make sure that you are opening up a space. This is a safe space or a safer space, as my brother Ian would say. People will tell you that you got to be this way because that's the only way. That's not it. That is not it. I'm going to get to these comments, y'all. I'm so, hold on. Let me get this cup. Let me get this. Hold on. Think about it, Titan. Think about it. Hold on. Think about it. I'm going to say this before I start reading the comments, right? I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to my God. I made a promise to my spirit. I made a promise to the universe, right? That Titan was going to stand tall, chest out, head up, right? That Titan was going to be knowledgeable about what it is to be Black, gay, and HIV positive. Titan was going to be knowledgeable about what it is about being the very person that Titan is. Titan was going to be understanding and make sure that I could speak and advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves. That's what I said that I was going to do because I believe that's my purpose. I don't want to mince words in that. There's always something, but you have to understand for every cause there's an effect. Something is going on with you right now that you believe that it wasn't born this way, that it was a choice. And then we believe that this is a choice, right? Because I was born this way. Look, I don't have time for it. So on this platform, somebody just sent me a message and said, Titan, well, that's just you. No. There's a plethora of us that are out here that are fighting for it, right? And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy, but I'm going to tell you that we are here. I'm going to tell you that I am here. I'm always, y'all know we talked about the 3 Ps, right? Power, position, and purpose. I had to take back my power. I had to understand that I was not a mistake. I have to understand that I was worthy to be on this earth. I had to take back my power. My power in stating that I am who I am, right? Then I had to get in position. My position was always, y'all know, your purpose adjacent, right? Y'all know we talk about that. But the second P, I had to get in position. I was scared of that spotlight. I was scared of that spotlight. You feel me? I was scared of that because I had been told that I didn't deserve to be on this earth. Oh, but baby, I am here and I ain't going nowhere, right? I got work to do. God didn't save me all those years ago, 18 years ago, laying in that hospital bed for me not to do the work. Now, it took me some time. It took me about 14 years to get to where I'm at because still in my adulthood, those traumatic words kept coming back. Those traumatic feelings, those traumatic spaces and places kept coming back. So I had to get in position. And then I had to let you know what my purpose is. And when I say let you know, let myself know. Let myself know that I deserve to be here. I belong here. Death is not my sentence. Death is not, I am not a criminal because I want to be who God made me to be. And that's me being me. So on this platform, we're going to talk about it. We're going to be real about it. But we also going to uplift one another. We're going to love on one another. We're going to understand that this is not a choice. You are born the way that you are born. You didn't have a choice in your hair, your eyes, your teeth. You didn't have a choice in your legs and the body shape. And you didn't have a choice in all of that. Sure, you can alter it. You can go to the gym. You can work out. You can lose weight. You can do all of that. But you were born with what you were born with. Some people will tell you that they didn't want to be born the way they were born. I can't choose my parents. I can't choose my environment that I was born into. It's not a choice. Who I'm attracted to is not a choice. Yes, I may say I don't want to be attracted. I don't like a certain person, certain stature, certain way that they are. But me being attracted to the same sex is not a choice. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I believe for me. I believe for me. Okay. All right. Hey, let's see. Sean said they're saying something today as if it is new. This has been the way for centuries. Indeed, Sean. Come on. Okay. Princess Goddess says facts. This also happened a lot during war times. Exactly. I know what you're talking about, Princess, right? Everyone has a choice in love. Yes, indeed. You do have a choice in love. But here's the thing. How much of a choice is it, right? When you don't really know what love is. You don't really know who, right? Or what you should be loving because you've been told that it's wrong for you to love this way. It's wrong for you to have love. It's wrong for you to experience it like this, right? Come on, right? Your environment. Sean said it's now televised because it has proven to cause astronomical, problems in people. Come on, astronomical problems, baby, problems. Hey, the king said, good morning, Positive King. Yes, the king. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. He said, being yourself is the most happiest place you can be. Come on, come through with it. And you're going to always have people tell you you can be happy because they are not happy. That's it, that you cannot be happy because they're not happy. Right? And y'all, we say this all the time, right? That words can't hurt, but words can hurt. Okay. Pedro said, be selfish. Okay. Positive King said, Positive King, God don't make mistakes. He made you exactly how you're supposed to be. And that part right there. But you have been led to believe that you are a mistake because you are against what the norm is, quote unquote. Okay. Pedro says, I'm a straight male and I wouldn't want to see you in any other way than who you are. And thank you, Pedro. I appreciate that because a lot of people always say, oh, well, Titan, you just always with the LGBTQIA. No, And then I hate saying this, right? People always say, oh, well, I got straight friends. No, I have friends. Why am I putting a label on you? I love my friends. I love my friends. We just talked about last episode. What about your friends? You feel me? I don't label them as straight. And you can ask my village, my tribe, and my gang. I don't go over and say, hey, well, meet my straight friend. The heck? No, this is my friend, right? This is my friend Keisha. This is my friend Willie, right? This is my friend Kelly. I'm not putting no labels on. This is my friend Raquelian. I'm not putting no labels on you. But that's what people do. All right, Pedro talking about loving Miles. Yes, indeed, Pedro. Yeah, we got to talk about that. Jamie says, do you think that we see more on TV and movies, or do you think it's too much now? Kind of off subject. No, Jamie, it's not off subject, because people have said that. What has happened, Jamie, and this is what I truly believe, what has happened is that we have gotten a window, the back door, the garage door to open just enough, right, for us to be who we are. I don't believe that this is nothing new. I don't believe it's being shown more on TV and movies now, because this is what the world is. Because you remember back in the day, the old movies, they had them sleeping in separate beds. They had them fully clothed all the way up to their neck. How many of you sleep like that? We don't do that. How are you sleeping in separate beds, but you got 3 children? Like, come on. On TV, yes, TV can influence, right? But TV is a mirror of what the world should be, or what the world is. But TV doesn't show you that, right? On this very platforms and these apps, they are sitting here regulating what you can say, what you can't say. One day, and this is kind of like off topic, but this is what it is. I wanted to speak to my peoples, my village, my tribe, and my gang on the way home. But TikTok said to me that it was dangerous to record while I was driving. Now, it's stationary. It's up on my what's the name. I'm driving and just talking, not looking in the camera. But they said that that was against the guidelines and it was dangerous for you. I'm pretty good. My motor skills are good, right? I can sing, rap, dance in just one show. But somebody somewhere deemed that this was going to be harmful for you. So they cut off my live, banned me for 3 days. You feel me? And I know this is kind of like off topic, but it's still the same thing. This world will tell you what you can do and what you can be, who you can be, and how you can do it. Not to mention that I'm capable of being who God made me. You feel me? But I can't do it like that. Oh, no, God didn't make you like that. You can't do it like that. You see what I'm saying? Jamie said, true, LOL, I didn't think about that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, y'all, let me get over here real quick. Okay. All right. Keisha said, exactly, sultry, made me understand why I hate to hear people say little fast ass girl. Okay. Question is, why are they that way? People are quick to label you without considering if something is underlying. And that's it. But then also too, Keisha, and this is what I said before, also too, you could have been born this way. Your switch in your step, the way you walk, the way you hold yourself. People used to tell me all the time that I walked into a room as if I owned it. I didn't even know that was a case in point. But that was the way, that's how I show up. I said something to somebody the other day. They said, Titan. So Titan, I'm trying to figure out what they said. Oh, they said, Titan, so you've been showing up. You looking good. You smelling good in this. And I said, I'm going to tell you a little something. I'm going to go back to what Pedro said. I said, I'm going to be selfish. I said, I'm going to show up. Right? And I'm going to be full of knowledge and I'm going to be understanding and I'm going to do all of that. But I'm going to show up cute. I'm going to show up smelling good. I'm going to show up looking good because I need for you to pay attention to who I am. That's not me being full of myself. That's me telling you this is how it is. I've always been like this. I've always showed up. I've always had my chest stuck out, right? Whatever little bit of it I got. I've always been like that. But people will tell you that I'm full of myself because I show up confident. And I'm telling you, when I walk into a room now, you cannot tell me who I am or what I am, because I know that. So I'm coming into this room already. My name and who I am and how I identify has already been in the room before me. You feel me? So when I show up, they already know. I'm not playing that game. Me and Keisha just had a conversation the other day. And I told Keisha, I said, Keisha, and I'm going to show up and be cute. And I'm going to show up and be a social butterfly. I'm going to mingle. I'm going to say hello, hi, good afternoon, good morning. I'm going to have a conversation. You all right? You good? I'm going to do that because that's what God made me to be. That's who I am. And God dang it, I have denied it for years on top of years because people have told me that I shouldn't be that way, that I need to go over in a corner and be quiet, that I should not do this. Now, the choice was made for me to go over and sit in that corner and do that and get in the back and not speak about my gayness or not speak about my HIVness or not speak, HIVness is not a word anyway, not speak about my blackness. I was in the military for 8 years. It was like being back in high school or junior high school. The racist stuff, the homophobia, the all of that. So I didn't endure all of this stuff, all of these years for me not to be who I am. The devil is a lie and the truth ain't in you. Today, ladies and gentlemen, village, tribe, gang, and my family, he, she, they, them, her, or whatever it may be, right? Non-binary, however it is you show up, however you show up, I'm here for everybody. But I want you to understand today that being who you are, being who God made you, that is not a choice. That is not a choice. It's already in you. And I believe just like being born this way or a choice, you are already purpose adjacent. Your purpose has been shown to you. Your purpose rears its head every now and then because you're purpose adjacent. Your purpose has never went away. My purpose never went away. I've been doing this type of creativity, entertainment, talking, this platform since I was in my teens. My mama used to say I used to talk to people at the bus stop and other places. I'm a kid. I was always, you all right? Always talking to the elderly. I've been doing this purpose adjacent. Purpose adjacent. Not a choice. I was born this way. My purpose was already here. But because of life, my purpose sometimes disappears from my sight. You feel me? Because I'm going to tell you, God didn't make a mistake. Your light, your position was already there. Your power is already there. Your purpose is already there. Those 3 P's, remember that. Keisha said, I guess I just missed it. I never felt that you were gay in any part of me. Indeed. And then me and Keisha had this conversation. I'm going to speak on Keisha just for a second, y'all. Okay, I got to get out of here. Me and Keisha had a conversation, and Keisha said, well, I just don't know. I didn't understand like what was happening, what was going on. I said, Keisha, this was not about you, right? This was not about you. And not that she thought it was about her, but I was trying to express to her the reason I couldn't tell her, right? Because it had everything to do with me, where I was, the trauma that I had experienced. So I had built these walls up. And although I love Keisha, right, I could not bring myself to hurt her or destroy the very thought that she had of me, right? Or for her to go away from me and never speak to me again because I lied. You understand what I'm saying? And so we had this conversation years later. I've been on Keisha for 30 plus years, right? We were high school sweethearts. But it took me almost literally till I was in my 30s, right, to tell Keisha exactly what was going on. And even then, that still was the cliff notes. That wasn't the full thesis. And now me and Keisha are so much better in where we are because we know, you know, what we're doing and how we're doing it and how I show up. Keisha have been with me to events. Keisha have hung out with me. We have went places and done things. Baby, my village, my tribe, my gang, My community then embraced her. They love her. Capacity. They always talking about capacity. And people think for some reason that I don't like that. Baby, I love the fact that Keisha is capacity. Come through. Because they see what I've been seeing for years, right? And Keisha is a straight woman, if we want to put it that way. But Keisha has never been a straight woman to me. She's always been Keisha. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not labeling her like that. That's going to diminish what we have. That's going to take away from what we have. We have seen our kids grow up. My nieces and nephews grow up. She's been a part of my family. You understand what I'm saying? And so for me to sit here and put her in a box and say that she's my straight friend, and that wasn't a choice for Keisha to choose to be straight. That's just who she is. Same thing. Same thing. Keisha talking about those 11 miles, out of those 11 miles. Look, you and Pedro were saying the same thing, Keisha. I'm telling you, out of those 11 miles, they will spit hate and hatred. They will call you all type of demons and everything out of those 11 miles. Because 1 minute I love you and the next minute, boom. Okay. Willie says, good morning. Hey, good morning. I'm a little late to the party, but then someone needs to explain why you can't be born that way when we have wildlife having same-sex partnerships. Who molesting and touching them? You know what? 3, go to the corner. Go to the corner. But no, you're right. You're right. There is that. If we are a product of nature, right? If we are a product of nature, and then here's the thing. We're going to go back to it. The beginning and the end. Steps are ordered. If I know all, be all, see all, then how can that not be? Okay? How can it not be? You better say that. But I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you for that. Keisha talking about away from you, never. Okay? Okay? You better tell the truth and shame the devil, baby. And shame the devil. Because that right there is not the way it's going to be. All right, y'all. Whew. Hold on. Keisha talking about, oh, Keisha, don't start no stuff. All right, don't start no stuff. Pedro says, Rose says, good morning. Oh, Pedro said, no, let me go back up. Have to go. Thank you for the conversation. You're welcome, Jamie. Thank you. Anytime. Come on back in. Anytime, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come on back up over here. All right. Pedro says, and that's being human. Indeed. That's being human. Rose says, good morning, y'all. Wishing everyone a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you so much. Good morning, Rose. Good morning. Thank you so much. Pedro says, your name suits you, Titan. Indeed, that's what it is. I'm Titan. Yeah. Yes, Pedro, that was it. That was it. Okay. Soldier says, yes, causes I didn't have a choice to be black. LOL, would not change it if I could. That part, we didn't have a choice in that. Never have and never will, right? Because who you are is already determined before you get here. That part. Pedro says that's true friendship. Okay, Pedro, I can't get rid of her to save my soul, and my soul is saved, so I got her for life. Okay. She over here talking about, oh, don't start none of that mushy stuff. Keisha talking about, okay, Willie, and that's why you are my boy. Okay, look, her and Willie always got this little relationship. You know what? Anyways, so y'all look. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get out of here. Y'all tell a friend and do this, right? We need more love in this world. And we don't have enough love of ourselves in this world, right? Whether you were born this way or whether you feel it's a choice, it's your right. It is your right, your God-given birthright to have whatever it is, however you see fit. I believe that I was born this way because I've always felt this way. I didn't know what it was back then because I didn't have the words. I couldn't put something to it because I didn't know what it was. You know how when you're a baby and you're born into this world, you are taught how to use the bathroom. You are taught how to walk. You are taught, but you already have it in you to walk, right? 9 times out of 10, you're going to start off crawling, but then you're going to pull up on something and you're going to take some steps. Then you're going to take a step. You're going to crawl. You're going to walk. Then you're going to run. You feel me? You learn things. You learn how to cook. You learn how to be. You learn how to move in and out of places and spaces and do things, right? You learn all these things. But you were born a certain way. You were born with things already attached to you. You were born, what I mean by gifts and creativity and love. You were born with these things already instilled. You were born already with brown eyes. You were born already with 32 teeth. You were born with 10 fingers and 10 toes. And some of us were not born with that. You feel what I'm saying? Some people were born already being able to conceive children, right? You understand what I'm saying? Things grow. Later down the road, you'll be able to have children. Some people were not born like that. Some people were born with 2 legs. Some people were born with 1. Some people were born short. Some people were born tall. This is what I'm saying. We got to get away from labeling people by what we think is. We got to get away from traumatizing children and not letting them be innocent and be children. We got to stop telling children that they cannot dream, they cannot live, they cannot be who God made them to be, because God don't make sissies and punks and mama's boys and those other words that I'm not going to say because I don't want to get banned, right? So you cannot do that. But on this platform this morning, I want to say thank you for being here with me. Thank you for having the conversation. Thank you for going through the conversation, because most people will spit something and then leave the conversation and we can't talk about it. But I'm going to tell y'all something. In the work that I do in this HIV field, in the peer navigation and the linkage to care and stuff that I do, I talk about being real. We're going to have the conversation, but we're not going to have the conversation 10 times on whether or not I was born this way or it was choice. It is my choice, right, to stand here and make sure that you understand who I am and what I am. That was a choice. It wasn't a choice for me to be. It's a choice for me to let you understand who I am, what I am, how I show up. That's the choice. I was already born this way. It just took a little while for it to manifest. Okay? That part. Tell your friends. Tell your loved ones, tell yourself that you love you, that I love you, that I love you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. What I want you to do, if nobody's told you today, nobody told you yesterday, last week, last month, or last year, I want to tell you today that I love you right where you're at. Born this way or choice. I love you exactly who you are in this moment. I love you for being you in this moment. Now, we already know that we're going to get another moment, right? But you won't have this moment. I want you to take these arms of yours, and if you don't have arms, mentally, spiritually, wrap them arms around you. You can think it, so shall it be. Wrap those arms around you, and I want you to tell yourself that I love myself right where I'm at in this moment. Again, you'll have another moment, but you won't have this one. Make this moment a moment. I love myself. Go look in the mirror. Look into your phone, right? Look into your spirit. I love who I am right now in this moment. I am worthy. God did not make a mistake. There is no reason why I am not supposed to be on this earth where the universe has placed me, how God made me. You feel me? And sometimes if you got to do it, because y'all know, I tell you, my grandma used to rock. Mm-hmm. 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 I love myself. There's only me. There's only me. If I can't love me, I can't love nobody else. Truly, openly, and honestly, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Squeeze yourself real tight. Yes. All right, y'all. Look, I have to get up out of here. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping the middle of that screen. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Podbean, Instagram, showing me the thumbs up, showing me the love. I appreciate you all for being who you are and showing up exactly the way God made you, exactly who you are in this moment, in this time. You don't know what that does for me, and you don't know what that does for somebody else. Tell somebody you love them today. Reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to. Understand that there could be something underlying going on. Understand that we all didn't just arrive here. We traveled to get here. And along those travels that we have had some trauma. We have had some insecurities. We have had some things happen to us. We have had some chaos and destruction. We have had some trials and tribulations. So y'all, if I show up the way that I show up, know that I done had a journey. Know that I done been through some things. Show yourself some grace, but show other people some grace as well. Indeed. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. Y'all grab y'all cups one last time and let's go on and take a sip. Hey, okay, Keisha said, okay, Willie, that's why you're my boy. Hey, Mike. Hey, thank you, Titan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Soldier said, have a blessed day. Thank you all. Thank you all, Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. Anybody else that came in that was new to Titan in the Morning, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's me. It's us. It's we. It's all of us. Village Tribe Gang. It's Titan in the Morning. Y'all come on and come see me. Grab your cups and let's take a sip. It's a sip and not a slurp. You know what? Y'all get out of here. Get out of here. Hi, I'm Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. Titan in the Morning is a morning wake up to get your day started. We grab our cups, we put a topic in the cup, and we take a sip of what's in that cup. It's a whole lot of peace, love, real topics, and truths. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursdays. So grab your cup and remember it's a sip and not a slurp. Good morning.